I'm ready. What up? Let's get to it.
Have you made a lot of money out of your music?
Money. I mean, how much is a lot of money to you?
Yeah, that's a good question. Have you made, say, millions of dollars?
No.
Are you a rich man?
When you mean rich, what you mean?
Do you have a lot of possessions? A lot of money in the bank?
Position make you rich? I don't have that type of richness. My richness is life, forever.
So UFC 298, man. UFC 298. I just want to ask, ask the people, ask the fans, ask the true fans of the MMA world, of the UFC world, etc. No matter who your favorite fighter is, who you root for, right? Who you think is soft as a punk, taking steroids. UFC 298. First off, UFC proves again and again, time after time. That's why you got to give Dana White his credit, his respect in that aspect of it, as far as putting the show on, entertaining the fans, right? Leaving the fans happy, satiated. Not just with the violence, the controlled violence, the legal violence, just the excitement of MMA, the excitement of a cage fight, the best in the world, getting in the cage, or so to say, the best in the world. Come on now, let's be real. But yeah, just getting in the cage, the whole gladiator, warrior spirit, fans going crazy, may the best man win, right? But the UFC has surpassed boxing, not just because of the excitement and the hostile crowds and the energy and the underdog stories, but the best fight the best, dog, period. That's the biggest deal right there. Shout out Dana White for demanding the best to fight the best. And guess what? If you don't want to put your belt on the line, you don't want to fight the best, then you lose your belt. That's what it's about, man. Competing at the highest level, dog. Fair play, fair game. And the UFC has created that atmosphere. Not just the UFC, but MMA, whether it's whatever organization, dog. They have created a level of competitiveness that is respected, that is respected throughout the world and has surpassed boxing, because boxing, you don't see the best versus the best. If you do, it takes 5-10 years. Saw it with Floyd, saw it with Pacquiao, Saw it with Floyd, saw it with Pacquiao, right? We still ain't seen Gervonta Davis and Devin Haney, dog. They're talking about Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney now. Nobody want to see that shit for real, bro. So boxing takes too long to create these fights. You see Canelo, Benavidez, Canelo continues to duck, continues to be allowed to duck his mandatories, dog. On top of fighting, guys who are not on his level, taking easy fights. I don't care what nobody say. Charlo brothers, easy fight for Canelo, bro. Easy fight. You saw Jamal Charlo won't be no different, huh? This man has just inserted himself back on the boxing scene. He's not fresh. He struggled in his last fight, right? What was it, 10-rounder? Come on, baby. Jamal just came for a check. And obviously they got things going on outside the sport of boxing, family issues, etc., etc. Hopefully they mend that situation out, dog. Ain't gonna speak on that because ain't really too much the public know, etc., etc., to speak on it. But you just see the difference, man. UFC 298 proved it again, man. The best fought the best. Great fights. Highlight KOs, baby, legendary TKOs, knockouts, finishes. Mortal Kombat type-ish, right? Finish him, dog. Annihilate him, dog. From the woman fighters to the men fighters, man. You had maybe a fight or two who wasn't a knockout, but it was still entertaining, bro. Every fight won't be a knockout. But yes, UFC has surpassed boxing, and UFC 298 was a great card in my opinion. Did the guys you thought win? I guess some fights they did, some fights they didn't. Ian Gary, he didn't look as great as people portray him to be, or as much as he talks, baby. I mean, he struggled with Jeff Neal, period. That was a close fight. I'm sure a very close fight, Jeff Neal landed some good shots, etc., etc. At the end of the day, Ian Gary just landed more, was longer, just landed more shots, made it happen. But that could have easily been a draw as well, and it could have easily went Jeff Neal's way. Now, it would have been some questions, but that was a close fight. Maybe it was a draw, period. So Ian Gary got a lot of work to do. Not knocking his style, his skills, cool, but he's talking big noise. Now, he says he wants to fight Colby Covington next. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully he knocks him out, you know, heavy. Kobe Covington is a clown, a punk, a clown, a punk. I repeat it again. But Ian Gary, he's not just a clear-cut favorite at 170, dog. He gotta get better. He's going up against some elite competition, man. But him and Jeff Neal was a good fight. The steroid taker, allegedly, throw that allegedly in there. But the steroid taker, how them steroids feel, punk. Paulo Costa, how them steroids feel, punk. I'll knock you out too. Run tell Dana that, baby. Somebody run Shutters with Paulo Costa too. Knock his ass clean out as well. Heavy. Him, Sean Strickland, the whole middleweight division. Let's get it. But him, Robert Whitaker, that was a solid fight. A good decision. I ain't gonna lie, Paulo Costa, he performed better than I thought he would. But you can tell neither of those fighters are the same. Are they championship contenders? I mean, what has Robert Whitaker done to prove he's a championship contender? Even Paulo Costa, like, that was a bad loss for him in his career. You know, he's basically starting all over again. Maybe knock him out the rankings of the top 5. Robert Whitaker, he's right there in the top 5, I think, top 3. But even, I mean, the middleweight class is not impressive to me, dog. Like, we got a lot of clowns, or a couple of certified clowns. You got Israel Adesanya fighting scary, fighting like a punk. You know, I would love to check his chin as well, drop him as well. I would love that. Hit him with a kick swiftly to the face. But, you know, these guys really are, I ain't going to say all of them, but most of those guys are bullies. They're in their ego. That's why they started fighting in the first place, etc. You know, not because they're real warriors. They just wanted to be bullies and be able to beat people up and impress dumb bitches with their fighting skills and intimidate people, right? Intimidation, yeah. A lot of those guys are really chumps at heart, dog. They just have certain skills. But, you know, respect to the fighters, man. But the 185 division is wide open. I know they say, what's his name? Smash him. I'm going to smash him. He's a tough guy, but I wasn't too impressed with him when he fought Kamaru Usman. I wasn't impressed with him. I feel like if that was a 5-round fight, Usman would have won that fight by decision. Close fight again. It wasn't clear cut, you know. Close fight, man. I'm not impressed with any of these guys in the 185 division for real. You know, Sean Strickland is a punk, is a coward. The champion, Dubasse, that's that fake South African. Him and Sean Strickland playing pussyfoot in there, playing patty cake, baker's man in the ring. Come on, dog. But solid fight between Costa. Make sure he do his blood test, checking for them steroids, Dana. But shout out Robert Whitaker, you know, good win for him bouncing back. And then the championship fight, man. Championship fight. Legendary. That Spaniard, man. That Spaniard. Whew. That was surprising, shocking, the way he did it. He even predicted it, man. But he bullied Volkanovski the whole week. Volkanovski coming in, being goofy. Dressing up as a grandpa, acting like he gonna spank somebody, teach him a lesson. He like I say, he might not be the same from that Makhachev fight when he got his lights kicked out. So I said, I hope he doesn't have excuses, a lot of excuses, and he, you know, whether he has excuses or not, he got knocked clean out. He got flatlined, period. Landslide, easy work. The Spaniard called it. He's a beast, dog. Grew up to be a fighter. Grew up fighting, right? Similar to Khabib, wrestling bears. Fighting is just in him. Probably a true warrior at heart as well. You know, I don't find him to be the bully type, but, you know, when you're in that realm, you're selling the fight. You want to intimidate a guy, and he did just that. Knocked his ass clean out. Nice, quick right hand over the top. Nice combination. Quickly and swiftly, very eloquently, he threw the punch. Great punch, man. Magnificent setup. The whole 9. Yeah, the whole 9 yards, dog. Heavy, man. 1,000. Love to see the artwork, the performance. We got a new champion. New champion at featherweight, man. He will be a dang problem. You know who his next opponent? We don't know. We don't know. Oh, can't forget Henry Cejudo in that. What's that Russian guy? He's a beast too, man. First time really, I think second time really seeing him fight, but his stamina, his motor is crazy. He will mop the floor with Sean O'Malley. Sean O'Malley really is a clown, dog. He's not that impressive anyway, dog. Sean O'Malley, one of them other fighters who are clowns, bro. Not really warriors at heart. You know, niggas just just fight because of their egos, you know, train, but to, like I say, to be bullies, dog. It's all about ego for them, period. Sean O'Malley, one of them dudes too, you know, clown, you know. he calling out Boxer, he calling out Gervonta Davis, all this cap, yap. Man, go fight Peter Yan again, bro. Don't forget Peter Yan beat you first, bro, before anybody, bro. And then he probably lose his fight coming up. I'm not impressed with Sean O'Malley, but that dude who just beat Henry Cejudo, dog, he's a problem. He's an animal. He will be the next champion. He has striking skills. He can take you to the down. He can take you down. He can wrestle you. He can maul you, dog. It's tough to beat a dude with stamina, you know, as well as all those other attributes, baby. 1,000. I'm just being real. Can he be beaten? Yeah, but so can every other fighter. But he's a tough out for anybody, baby. You see him, he was talking shit to Mark Zuckerberg, you know, mixing it in, getting his name out there, put on a show, dog. Shout out Henry Cejudo. It's probably a wrap for him. He's probably done. You know, he put on a good fight, good effort, though. But that dude just a beast, dog. But UFC 298, man, 298. Another great night for the UFC as a whole. You know, it put them even... oh, man. It propelled them, wow, that much further ahead of boxing, man. It's just ridiculous. Boxing is just becoming a real shit show, dog. Ridiculous at this point, man. But that's my opinion on it, man. How do you feel about it? Were you satisfied by the fights, by the cards, UFC 298? Let me know, man. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you know when I'm on and rock and rolling, man. Fire them comments up. Fire them comments up. Let's get it. Let's get it, man. Support the grind. Support the channel. Support the real heavy, man. Babylon, stay aware, man. Warrior here. Like that. Yeah.